That's actually very, very big because 8-game format, you're missing a game. It's just, we talked about it earlier, a lot harder to bounce back and get towards those top placements.
Yeah, so keep an eye on Twitter. Try to find out exactly who missed because that's going to be huge. I wish we would restart the games. And now we actually feel the emotions, man. It's not online. They're not in their houses.
It actually hurts my heart.
It
hurts my heart, man. Like,
yeah. He's broken.
Yeah.
And after game 2, like, come on, man. That's game. Like, he still has 7 games to play. 6 games to play at this point.
I'm literally speechless. I know there's just action on the stream, but that's back-to-back Sparrow gone. Not that much utility used in this fight. Good heals on the side of Blackie, but at the same time, is this a fight you want to prolong? You just want to get the tags and move out? With the advantage Blackie has 100%, he wants to get in that box, but it's dangerous. You don't know exactly what the other person has. A huge tag you can push through in this box and get this elimination from either way right now, but the third party you talked about, Bala, comes through.
Yeah, finally comes through. A lot of people were cheering for him, but so far, not a really good start to Reverse 2K's journey. The game has clearly changed. 81 players alive. Storm Surge might still go off.
Oh, apparently he didn't get in the game, actually.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
I think people should be restarting their game every single time because we have 20 minutes, man. Just restart.
Restart, play a creative just to get the first game.
Oh, I don't think you can play creative on this.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a huge impact. Who's this?
This Wolfies.
50-50.
Mr. Savage got an elim on Inspire.
Oh.
It's a good sign for basically everybody in the lobby that Wolfies is doing okay. We got 8 points total. Obviously, probably off spawn or that elim there, and then moving away. Guys, we can't do anything about the quality. We're watching streams. This box fight seems to be dissipating. I don't know if the productions listen to us, but maybe go over towards Wolfies. I definitely want to continue looking at him.
I'm a fucking dumbass.
Ask and he shall receive.
Oh my God. Do you see how many fish were on the floor?
No.
There was 2 stacks of slurpfish and 2 stacks of floppers.
Oh my lord.
Anyway.
What?
You dropped those minis 100%, no?
Yeah, 100%. Take more slurpfish. That is insane. Here's the update on the zone, actually how it's playing out. We've clearly seen it from Wolfies' perspective, but we're looking at dead side, looking at a lot like the side that's going to be most congested. Actually, really not a dead side at the zone. I was seeing the spread. It was even. Unfortunately, 2 times no placement points for Moraine, the DreamHack Sweden winner. So his success from yesterday now continuing so far. And honestly, after 2 games having 0 points, I think it might be done for hoping for first place.
I mean, if you can do it without 1, maybe this is the region to do it without 2.
That's true.
So third game, everything on the line for him, 100%. Look at this little monstrosity on the side of the map. Who rotates first from there?
Mr. Savage still up.
Steens.
No shield for him again. Kanata still up.
Who controls height all the way up top?
Bizzle. Yeah, all the way up top. Out of Misty, I guess. Benji nearby as well. This is a stacked side of the hill. But don't forget, they all actually have to rotate up this mountain because replay mode's slightly delayed. Don't forget.
Bizzle's the king of the palace right now.
King of the castle. King of the castle.
Subo was someone that Moki was talking about yesterday.
Yeah. Massive 2K next to Bizzle. 2X, sorry.
Didn't learn any floppers.
I just feel like this is where you have to make the proper foundation for your base for what type of game you want to play. Because if you make openings and mistakes like that,
that's Frey,
wood cone.
I think that was Frey. Storm Surge popping off right now. Wolfie's way ahead of everybody. I think that was Frey who just went down in front of him. It was his skin, you know?
Yeah. I think that was Inspire skin as well, though.
Possible. Wolfie's took 4 floppers and 3 slurp, by the way, out of that fish.
Yeah.
And he basically got zoned. He didn't have to move at all. So he actually still has... I'm pretty sure this is the same base. If I'm looking correctly. I think it is.
He's been on the side.
Yeah,
the
there they
time.
are. There's the flopper. Back in replay mode. Look at the rotate he has to make. Wow. Well, the replay mode's really up to date, actually. Regardless, He has to move and look at that side of the zone. I'm going to move my camera out of the way real quick so we can look. Oh, snap. That's not the right thing to move. That. I don't see, you can't see my mouse, but south side, completely congested. Sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad.
Yeah, it's like a railway track, the entire edge side of the zone. One train coming down all the way on the left, but very congested. On the top right, everyone following each other. But if they start to stop as well, anyone that's situated in the circle is going to have a very big payday.
And one flopper for him only. No shield. Matt's looking low.
Has a good position, though, in mid-ground. But you're right, how long is it going to last? Not even his cone in his own box. Has to look for some type of impact, but from this position, you don't have much room. It has to be instant, quick, in a box. You cannot have a prolonged fight.
I'm thinking anybody who ends up taking out Wolfies, I know that's a hard task, but my goodness, it
That's
could
a
be huge.
swing, yeah.
Yeah. Could be insane. I see Zexro in the background. Wolfies is not too far from Benji. Nanolight up. Mr. Savage right next to him. Here's Wolfies. He's starting to make that play. He did pick up the floppers for the minis instead. The amount of placement he's just going to get just from these fish is insane. And I like the movement too. Kind of going on the side of where zone's actually moving.
It's very early, though, to actually make this type of big play and big push with your whole inventory. There's probably 2 or 3 people with the same loadout. We're going to do this in another zone.
I know, but being so high, this isn't something that most people do. He's going to be able to get these beams like Wolfies does. Oh, the timing is perfect, too, with the RPGs, and he still has so many fish to play with. And this guy doesn't know yet either. He just dropped down, I believe, and all of a sudden, Wolfies has height for free, and this is not somewhere anybody wants Wolfies to be.
I think he's on one of his last fish, though, as he goes all the way up, has to pop it off. No more. Yep, one more, actually, to move with, going all the way up top, finally investing his mats. That entire rotation done off of one ramp over and over. Shots coming down. The tack follows through. We have to waterfall now. Mid-ground's kind of getting developed below this as well. If anyone looks up, it spells trouble.
That's Zexro, who was actually up on high ground that Wolfies took out a second ago, but good game from him so far. And Wolfie's up on high ground. We've seen him do disgusting things. Takes out jams. Up to 5 elims already.
The server's thinning out as more and more people go down to single digits, I believe, on who's alive. We're going to be watching Wolfies from the high ground perspective from his stream. Just has the natural blue tac shotgun, blue AR, and it's raining down. No umbrellas left on this individual who has to leave out his base. Now all the way on ultimate low. Is it a 1v1, a 1v2? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure at all, but waterfall come down, so he does find one at least. I'm pretty sure there's another person on low ground. There's the fire coming in. Is he connected? I think he has about 200 mats left still too. And as this comes back, he cracks both of their shields now. Drops down 30 white on the guy. And now RPG's going through too. I think still 3 players left. They're still fighting so close to each other though.
The secrets have to come out. People are celebrating aloud, so we're seeing exactly what's going to happen with Wolfies. He's live at the moment going through. Finally up top, has AR angles. He does not have the RPG, but a big elim here. It's a final 1v1, I think. It's a one-on-one. There's a possibility of an RP coming through, but a big block from Wolfies as he gets back up the zone, moving up a slight hill, coming down for the surprise shot, the self-RPG, but a big win.
Nanolight comes second in that. Rifle as well was 3rd place. Let's watch that again because as that unfolded, this was a long 1v1v1. Rifle and Nanolight was up there in the leaderboards. Nanolight time and time again staying in there, but a huge game from Wolfies.
Yeah, this is early game elims, late game elims as well. Perfect timing on when to come down and when to boost back up with the materials you have. Perfect map management from literally second zone to now. A big crack on Nano. I don't think Nano and Rafia saw each other at all and got to shoot each other at all. It was all Wolfies controlling this entire engagement over and over again. 74 points just right now in this position. Another big crack coming through. Then the drop down. Big influence on HP right there. Still picks up that elimination. Nano has no say on it because Wolfies is now pressuring him again, and he has to defend. Going all the way up once again, the beam comes down soon after readjustment. Look at this. He's basically playing as 2 individuals at the same time with his movement and positioning. It's insane.
And then finally this block from the RPG that came through. Wow, that could have changed things. But then he just has to drop down because Nanolight doesn't actually know where Wolfies is, and he self-RPG'd himself. Cool. Here we are. Massive 2x. Actually at 134 points.
Wow.
Nanolight 117, Redid 100. Rifle was in that 1v1 too. Just another update. Okay, Kanata dropped.
6th.
I don't think he got any points.
Yeah, he got out before 50th. We saw him go down on rotation, I believe, on that big mountain. But Seth going back up. Snowy's still holding on. Not sure if he got points, but 9th place.
Where is?
Still here.
Do you know where any of the top 3 is?
I think Nano is on the top over there.
Okay.
Possibly, and then Read It. I have no